welcome to the show. Great guest for tonight. I tell you, my sofa will be more star-studded than the toilet queue at Windsor Castle. Hey, belated congratulations to Harry and Meghan, who got married last weekend. It was lovely. You can't get it. It was absolutely lovely. There's a picture of them there having a little laugh during the ceremony. I think that's when the Archbishop said, for richer or poorer. It was a lovely occasion. No, it was. There's Camilla. Oh, looking fantastic in her hat. I wonder where she got the idea to wear feathers. Meghan had an amazing train on her wedding dress, didn't she? Oh, lovely. And, of course, the good news is it hasn't gone to waste. No. On the Tuesday after the wedding, it was straight to work at a charity garden party. And it was Meghan's first public engagement, so they organised a code for her, you know. So, where she tugs on her ear, that means she's got stuck with someone really boring. Sister Jake Shears. He's got to be here. But first, this BAFTA award-winning star made her mark in Hollywood with Mission Impossible 2. Last year, she shocked us in Line of Duty, and now she's back in the sci-fi hit Westworld. It's Thandie Newston, everybody! There she is. Woo! We're doing it. Oh, what are you going to do? Thandie Newston, have a seat there. From the new Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. He's wowed us in The Fly, The Big Chill, Independence Day, and Jurassic Park. He's the king of cool. It's Jeff Goldblum, everybody! Look at that. Oh, look at that. You're ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's sweet. Jeff Goldblum. Oh. She rose to fame in The Village and has gone on to star in The Help and Black Mirror. It's a first-time welcome to Bryce Dallas Howard, everyone. There she is. Woo. Wow. What is the shoes? They really pop. Lovely to see. Right there, Lauren Kamingo. And fresh from the success of Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and Avengers Infinity War, he's back as Dino handler Owen Grady. It's always a pleasure to welcome the great Chris Pratt, everyone. Sit.
I know, we can't see. We're so excited.
You all right there? Yeah, you're good?
Yes, I'm fine. I had to unbutton my jacket. That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh.
Before you sit down.
Oh.
Is it?
Jeff?
Suit stuff, guys.
You know, how about with a double-breasted? You would know better than I do. My instinct is to keep it like this.
Okay.
You know what? Come on. I'm trusting your instinct.
I'm with you. If he's doing it, that's the right thing to do.
That is not true.
It is.
Everybody can button their jackets their own way.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
It's 2018.
It really is. Yeah. Hey, so welcome back, Thandie Newston. It's been a long time.
Thank you, my love. A decade.
A decade's a dream.
You look even more ravishing.
Just a lot older. You look annoyingly the same. I was hoping you'd come on with a cane.
Right?
She's really aged. And also, congratulations, by the way, because since we last... Line of Duty. How great was Thandie in Line of Duty? That was amazing.
You see it? Did you see it?
Every line.
Are you serious? You saw
I
it?
did not miss anything that you were in.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Line of Duty, though, guys, you won't have seen it because it's like a big sort of English sensation. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's the 4th season, and every season it's a new... Well, it's a bit much like Black Mirror. Every season it's a new kind of star, you know. And, oh, my God, I had the best time. But people... afterwards now are saying, oh, she's such a bitch. And, you know, I think I played it rather well, but every time someone says it to me, I feel awful. Just awful. Just because I've really felt for her, this poor woman.
Yeah.
But, you know, she was very naughty, and as a result, lost an arm.
Yeah.
I really want to see this. What's it called?
Line of Duty.
All right.
Yeah.
Line of Duty, sorry.
Or Duty.
My kids thought that was very funny when Line of Duty.
Line of Duty.
Line of Duty.
Spoiler, her arm gets cut off.
Nice.
Ruined it.
Now, you guys, are you enjoying... Because is this the beginning of the Jurassic tour? You've been in Spain, and now you're here.
Yep.
For you, what's it like coming back, being part of it all again after all these years?
Delicious, entirely delicious, you know. I know. I can't take my eyes off of all of us. Look, I think we look very nice.
Yeah.
I know.
Wow.
Picture this.
I would swipe right in the whole couch. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, yeah, it's great. You know, I was involved in this a while ago, but not with supermodels like these guys. Come on.
Yeah.
I had a great time coming back.
But they make you work like you just landed and then you were all put in the back of a truck and taken out to Tower Bridge. We've got the picture. There's the evidence.
Oh, that's right.
Does that travel with you under separate cover? I mean,
It's amazing. I got there and I looked at that dinosaur. I was like, how the f did they put that down? There's a huge dinosaur there now. And it's right next to your mayor's office.
yeah, Sadiq.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a message, Sadiq. Hear what you say?
Don't get involved.
Yeah.
Don't get involved. Now, so you all spent a lot of time here, you filmed the film here, but Bryce, what's your connection to Ireland? Are the Howards something to do with Ireland?
I mean, like, I don't know if you can tell. I might have some connection to Ireland genetically. But my dad shot Far and Away there when I was 10 years old. Oh. And we lived in Dingle, Ireland. And there was a dolphin, a wild dolphin. Fungi the dolphin. And I got to swim with Fungi the dolphin, as many people who
in Ireland
go there.
What?
A wild dolphin. And when we were shooting Jurassic, the first Jurassic, I was thinking about Fungi the dolphin, and I looked it up, and he was still alive.
They say that. There's a dolphin called Fungi. Yeah. They all kind of look alike. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. He remembers you. Look. Yeah. But you posted a picture of yourself in Dingle when you were a little girl, and honestly, it looks like an ad from Bord Fulcher or something. Look at that!
Oh my God!
Did Ron Howard, did he steal you from a family in Ireland? Like, is there other people watching now going, there she is?
I mean, this was our backyard in Dingle, and this was, I think it was a one-bedroom house, and my parents stayed in kind of like the kitchen / living room area, and myself and my 3 siblings, we all shared a bed, and there were sheep outside the window and rolling hills, and it was all very idyllic.
That does not smell of Hollywood glamour to me. Anyone could say like that. That's terrible.
Wow.
But when it's a novelty, it's glamorous.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And there was a dolphin involved. So, how bad could it be? Now, this is odd. Tonight's show has really been brought to us by the mind of Michael Crichton. Yes. Because 2 of his novels have inspired the things we're talking about. Later on, we'll be talking about Westworld with Thandie, but we start with Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom. It opens on the 6th of June, and here's just a taste.
Do these animals deserve the same protections given to other species? Or should they just be left to die?
These creatures were here before us. And if we're not careful, they're gonna be here after. You know me.
Thandie's not the only one who's going to leave him out.
Another spoiler.
Yeah.
So this is honestly, it's everything you want. It's out of control dinosaurs, but now with added volcano.
Yes.
It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's very hard to tell us about it because it is dinosaurs out of control.
That was originally going to be the catchphrase, but they realized it was terrible. And they didn't go with it. Jurassic World, dinosaurs out of control. Nope. No one responded positively in the test group to dinosaurs out of control. It's hard. I mean, the thing is I think everybody people have come to expect something from a Jurassic movie. we're coming on the 25th anniversary of the original Jurassic Park, which is, I mean, one of the best movies ever. Thanks in large part to your wonderful guest, Jeff. And so I think, you know, you really, you don't have to say too much, but it is important for us to acknowledge that there's this, you know, catastrophic event that's destroying the island, and the story is expanding outward, and we're moving it off of the island.
And obviously, you know, Chris and Bryce, lots of action sequences, big chases and everything. Jeff, a lot of fine chair work from you.
Thank you so much. Look, I can't get out of character. I still like to sit. I like to sit whenever I can.
Because you presumably thought, oh, yippee, I'm off to tropical locations.
I never think yippee anything. I don't know. Yeah, I used to, but no, I didn't think yippee. But no.
Okay. But there is a new thing in this one for both of you: the underwater sequence.
Yeah.
That looked hard.
Oh dear.
That was pretty difficult. It was a really technical, probably about a week at Pinewood, because we shot the film here in London, and it was all underwater. It's a sequence where this sphere falls off a cliff, and she and another actor by the name of Justice are stuck inside of the sphere, and I'm on the outside of the sphere trying to rescue them as it sinks, and
water is filling up the gyrosphere, and at one point we're completely submerged in water, and...
Yeah, we spent, I don't know, maybe a week or 8 days or 9 days we spent in water.
Yeah.
And it was, boy, I'll tell you, they put a lot of chlorine in the water because you've got a crew of 85 people just pissing this pool. Like, no one ever got it. No. People, we didn't have time for people to pee.
So you knew people were peeing?
Oh, I'm certain of it.
Did a look come across their faces? Huh? People would suddenly just...
That was good pee face.
That's a good pee face. I don't mind doing that again.
Giveaway.
She just made me tinkle a little bit.
Just mid-sentence.
Yeah, I tinkled a little bit when you...
Well, I mean,
help it.
you pee. You're not supposed to pee in the pool, but no one got out, and I know because I had to be underwater with my eyes open, of course, as if I could see with my eyes open underwater.
Chris, did you pee?
I actually shit myself. Out of revenge. Time is money on a movie like this.
Bryce, you were in the water.
Well, I was trapped in this gyrosphere, right?
In your defense.
In my defense. I just felt this freedom as I was working, you know what I mean? Like, I just was, like, really present.
You didn't pee. Claire peed.
Yes, there it is.
Claire was panicked. Lost it.
Yeah, she's such a good actress.
Scared for her life.
Yeah.
Every time you've said that for the last, like, 7 months, I'm like...
Wasn't happy.
I'm just so deeply ashamed.
Oh. I forgive you. It's okay.
But I really made an effort to stay as dehydrated as possible.
Yes.
The entire time.
Now, we've got another clip. This is the two of you, and you are in some dino danger.
Okay. Get in!
Now, here's the thing. Jeff Goldblum, you would think you are so distinctive looking. you know, you see you and you kind of, that is Jeff Goldblum, nobody else. And yet, so many men think they look like you.
They wish.
Well,
Particularly if they wear glasses. If they wear glasses, they're on it.
I guess a lot of people come up to me and, in fact, and say, "Oh, my whole life I've been told I look exactly like you."
That's so weird, isn't it?
It's a little bit, but and it's a wide range of looking people, I must say. But I try to be diplomatic. I always say the same thing. Well, that's flattering to me, says I.
Nice.
I wish I looked like you.
No, and he's not making up because people post all the time. There's a guy.
Well, there you go.
That's you.
Well,
And in fairness, he does look a little like you.
flattering to me. Flattering to me.
And then there's this guy. He posted this one. There he goes.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, I really could. That guy looks like some kind of like 50s heartthrob.
Hey.
He looks fantastic.
But look at you.
Looks like
look at you.
No.
Check that out.
Yeah.
And see this one. He's a bit like a man in glasses.
Wait a minute. Hey, isn't that a young picture of Allen Ginsberg?
Is it?
I think that's a young
Yeah, I
picture of
think
Allen
you're right.
Ginsberg.
He's been obsessed by you for years.
The guy. Well, look him up. He wrote a famous poem called Howl. I'll bet you two could recite it and go.
No, but I do have the red.
Well done, Chris Pratt. Actually, weirdly, when we announced that you were coming on the show, Jeff, a lady emailed us and said, "Oh, we're coming to the show, and my husband is told all the time that he looks like you." So let's have a look at him. Where is Andy? Where's Andy now? There's Andy. Oh, now. Oh, actually, that isn't bad.
Very. Yeah. Should I go over and see, you know, side by side?
Oh, do a side by side. Yeah, let's go see a side by side.
Andy, here you go. Andy. Come here, Andy.
Okay.
Let's take a picture together.
Okay, so if you look towards me, there's a camera behind me, and it will take a picture of you. Okay.
In Jurassic Park.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing him. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh.
I'm coming back. Wow.
Andy's wife is kind of looking at you, like, oh, look, an upgrade.
Oh, he looked very swarthy.
Now, talking of looks, ladies and gentlemen, Bryce, one of our good friends on the show, Jessica Chastain.
Yes.
She's talked about people thinking she's you, and it's happened to you.
And vice versa.
And in fairness, you do look quite alike. Here's Jessica. There's you. That's
I mean, it is what Jeff said, but it's like really, really, really true. Like, it's very flattering to me. Like, she's unbelievable.
But what I didn't understand was that it was happening before either of you were famous.
Yes. So I went to school in New York. I went to NYU, and Jess went to school in New York as well. She went to Juilliard, and there were many times, I remember this distinctly, there were many times, first time it happened, I went into a Starbucks, and where people would mistake me for someone named Jess. And so I went into a Starbucks, and I went up to the cashier, and I went to order something, and he was like, "No, Jess, your drink's over there." And I was like, "Oh, no, I haven't ordered yet." And he was like, "Pfft. Like, what are you
That's so
trying
Jess.
to, like,
Well,
you're
so
toying with me." And I just remember being kind of like, it was like a little unnerving because he was so certain that we were the same person. And then a lot of friends, like later in years to come, would say, "Oh my gosh, there's this woman named Jessica Chastain, and you guys are, you know, you could totally be sisters." And yeah.
And then what's weird is it happens to you as well, Thandie.
Oh, a lot.
Who's your lookalike?
Zoe Saldana.
And in fairness, here's a picture. I mean, it is, you know, it's... Yeah. Even you can see it.
I know. Yeah. Well, it happens. I mean, people to my face come and talk to me. People who I've known, like, for example, bless her heart, Victoria Beckham, who I've met a few times, okay? And we're in Soul Cycle in LA, and we're talking away, and this close, Jeff, okay? And she's, you know, she made a comment about, "Oh, it's so great that you're coming to Soul Cycle, even though you're, you know, pregnant." And I said, "Oh, no, I had the baby, actually, just a few months ago," thinking, "Oh, God, I obviously look rubbish." And then after a few more minutes of chatting, I realised that she thought I was somebody else. And I said, "Vic, do you think that I'm Zoe Saldana?" And she was absolutely mortified. And, you know, it's all right, because obviously Zoe Saldana is an absolute rare beauty.
Yeah.
And, you know, but up close, come on.
Come on.
And I'm English.
Next time you should tell somebody that you're getting into character.
That's
like
good.
you're like a method actor and you're working on your British accent. Ask them if they think that your British accent is good.
Is it good? Well, I mean, Zoe and I have actually become sort of friendly over the last couple of years. So I'm thinking, you know, if ever I'm in LA and I just don't feel like going into work the next day, I'll just give her a ring. Zoe, are you free? Hop on in. No one's going to know. Because really...
Same with me and Andy. That's
Totally.
where we
We should use this to our advantage.
Jurassic World 3, it's Andy. He's all over it. Ladies and gentlemen, Thandie Newton, currently starring in Season 2 of Westworld. It's Mondays at 9 on Sky Atlantic. Just in case people have, I don't know, come from another planet, can you just briefly explain the premise of Westworld?
The premise of Westworld. OK, so Westworld is set maybe between 50 and 80 years into the future, and it's about a theme park, which costs a huge amount to go to. But basically, when you get there, it's populated by robots who are completely human-like. And it's sort of, you know, the cowboys and the madam in the saloon and the bevy of gorgeous prostitutes. And basically, when you're there for a stag weekend or whatever you want, you can do whatever you want with these robots. And they are designed to be your, you know, to service your dreams.
And so the idea is now that there's been a glitch and...
Almighty glitch in Westworld.
Yes.
And the robots have come to realise that they're not human. At the end of Season 1, Maeve, my character, who was the madam of the saloon, and realised that in another storyline, she was actually a mother, and she feels this tremendous need to be with this daughter that she only dreams about, and she decides that she wants to be with her child. At the end of Season 1, even though she wants to escape this awful place that lies to her and tells her that she's a mother when she isn't really. But she comes to realise that she wants to fulfil this reality for her, that she, you know, to find her daughter and to go back into Westworld.
Well, we've got a clip. Now, this is from an episode that just aired, and it's where you stumble into Shogun World, World, and you're discovering you have a new ability. We'll talk about it after this.
私には娘がいる。その例えばさぞ喜ぶだろう。娘はどこに？新世界そなたが耳にした。私が話しよう。そなたと桜をもしも新世界に誠がある。そなたがこの世で生きた人生は皆偽り。No, no, no. 自由。やめて。
I only know this because I was told this, but that Japanese, it isn't just regular Japanese.
No, it's not. It's traditional Japanese, which is so incredibly difficult to learn.
But I imagine regular Japanese is quite hard.
Yes! Yeah, I mean, I didn't realise that I was being taught traditional Japanese until actors that came in to shoot Shogun World who spoke modern Japanese were like, oh, my God, how are you doing this? Because even for them, it was quite tricky. But yeah, it was amazing.
And can you speak it a bit now?
I can, yeah, I can, actually. I can.
I can't think of what I'd like you to say.
Ketsumatsu o hanashimashou ka. Dewa, katana o same hanashimau ka.
Any idea? Chris is going, go.
Did you just ask me on a date? Okay. No. How do I say okay in traditional Japanese? Let me respect.
You could just say yes, which is hi.
Hi. Cool. No, what did you really say?
I said, let's lay down our swords and have a dignified conversation. Which is more traditional.
We kind of said that backstage, didn't we? Yeah, we said, hey, come on, let's just do it.
That was really...
Jeff, now, can you speak any Japanese? Because you were just in Japan, I think.
Just came from Japan a couple of days ago.
Did you really?
Yeah, doing publicity for Isle of Dogs, the Wes Anderson.
Love that film. Well, how did this happen, Jeff?
Oh, that's funny. Everybody was so nice and wonderful there, very sweet and beautiful. They had at the premiere, we had a premiere, and Wes Anderson was there. A couple of sumo wrestlers came to add color and a ritual something or other.
Sure thing.
And I took a funny picture with them.
Yeah.
Before they squished you.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Now, in Westworld, and, you know, a lot of people, I'm sure, have talked to you about the amount of nudity in Westworld. But I think what's interesting is it's your very practical reason for saying no to a merkin.
I did say no to my merkin.
Yes.
Well, number one, to be honest, one of the reasons why they provided them is because a lot of women do things to alter what's going on down there.
Yeah.
So I didn't need the merkin because I don't alter anything.
Good to know.
All 70s bush. And, obviously, because it was a period piece, you couldn't have any alterations down there.
No!
All right? You know, because they weren't doing that back in, you know, Chris, back in those days.
They weren't doing
altering
what?
things.
In Westworld. You know, in saloons.
Back in, you know, that time, the prairie, the wide open prairie, they weren't waxing and stripping and plucking and, you know,
The guys on their stag doos would have complained.
They would have done it.
Yeah.
Been like, what are you doing down there?
This is so historically inaccurate.
It's so...
I can't. Yeah.
Anyway.
I want my money back.
But I also said no because it took, you know, it was another, like, 45 minutes to get that thing glued on, and I wanted to go home to my 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, I didn't want to spend time doing that.
Yeah.
Is there? I know that it's probably has something to do with historical accuracy, but I think that also isn't there like a you guys? You're not as prudish as we are in the States, but there's something about a rating too, right? Like for a rated R thing, like I've heard there's like instances where they have to put merkins on women who would get a bikini wax because it's a rating thing. Like you can see a bush, but if you see one with no bush, then it's like somehow more salacious and can't pass the rating thing.
Okay.
I'm pro-bush, okay? I like bush.
I'm glad that you got it covered.
I'm glad we established.
Yeah. What's weird is I brought it up because I was because you were rushing home. You were rushing home to your baby.
Yes.
So you've got a baby, but is it your daughter is now in movies?
I know. We were all at Blinkin' Pinewood. While we were there, I was shooting Star Wars with your papa, who is the loveliest man. And you were shooting Jurassic World, and Tim Burton was shooting Dumbo, and my daughter is one of the leads in his new film, Dumbo. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was, like, really an accident. We just thought she'd maybe have a couple of days here and there, kids' part, and she's in it the whole way through, so I would meet her for lunch. You know, her in her costume, me in my costume. She's 12 years old. Oh, my God, it was adorable. Me dressed, you know, in my Val costume, you know, dun, 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 dun. And her in her, Tim Burton-esque, exquisite.
Does it freak you out that your 12-year-old daughter's kind of entering this world?
No, because she's got me. Doesn't freak me out one bit. You got to get past me.
And because in the Howard family, obviously your dad, Ron Howard, but there's a tradition that you appear...
Yes.
You appeared... How many of his films have you appeared in?
Oh, gosh. I mean, I don't know the number. I mean, it starts when you're 7 years old.
But no, younger than that. We've got a picture of you on Cocoon.
Oh, well, that's just me on the movie set.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we were just always on movie sets. That's just, like, that's where we were raised, and that's where we were comfortable. And, and we had to wait until we were 7 years old in order to, like, be in the movie. Like, it just as, like, an extra, you know.
So was Parenthood your first one?
Yes, I was 7, and I was so excited. And it was an all-night shoot for 3 nights.
At all? No. More or less the same. You picked a hairstyle, you've gone with it. This will do me for life.
No, that's Charlie. He's now almost 3. He's 2.5, and yeah, that's us.
Oh my God.
That's so sweet.
We have now 2. We have River Joe, who's 1, and he's 2.5.
And is it Charlie who's like a sort of little mini-me?
Well, yeah, a little bit. A little bit. You know, you say things, and then they repeat them. He says a couple of things that I say. My dad, and this is probably a regionalism, used to say asses and elbows, meaning we'd be in the kitchen washing pots and pans, and if I participated, I'd be kind of, and he'd come on, let's really get in there, asses and elbows, asses and elbows. So now, Charlie, I'm often in charge of seeing him brush his teeth and teaching him. That takes a while. So he kind of, you know, does a little bit of this, and I go, come on, asses and elbows, asses and elbows, and he says it's fun to hear him say asses and elbows. And then the other day, I heard him say, I guess I said it. He said, oh, yeah, I said, you like those pancakes? Yeah, never in my whole life have I had pancakes. I said, what'd you say? Never in my whole life. Yes, your young life, a long life. 2.5.
In over 3.5 years.
Yeah.
So cute.
But now, Chris, your son, it seems, remarkably unimpressed by your career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really couldn't care less.
But isn't it the thing, like, he doesn't believe you're the real deal?
Yeah. He's now, you know, he'll say he's 5 3/4, and he went to Universal the other day, Universal Studios in LA, theme park, had a good time, and came back, and he said, hey, Dad, guess what? Today, I saw the real Owen. Because, like, there's this guy at Universal who dresses up like my character from the movie, and the dinosaurs come out, and he's like, does this thing, and the kids, he's like,
That's so funny.
I saw the real one, Dad. So I was like, oh, all right, yeah, you did.
Well, he's putting the work in. He's there every day.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's true, actually. Yeah.
You know, all year, he's there.
It actually is true. Yeah.
But also, you obviously, you know, you have your parenting rules and all that. But apparently, the parenting rules change if you go fishing.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I have a farm up in Washington State, and on this farm is a lake, and it's we fish a lot for bass on this lake, my son and I. And I had this rule with my old man, and I have it with my son, which is when you're fishing, you can swear. You can just swear when you're fishing. It's just the guys. Go ahead and let loose. And so we're out fishing. He catches a fish, and I'm trying to get him to take a picture with the fish before we let it go. And it flops out of his hands, and these bass have these little spines on their back. And the fin pokes him in the hand, falls in the water. He starts to cry. And he's like, oh. And I said, hey, buddy, are you all right? You all right? He said, oh, Dad, I'm about to swear. I said, hey, you know the rules. And he goes, that bass is stupid. Well, you know, I think we say, hey, don't say call someone stupid. That's bad. You shouldn't say that. And he continues to cry. I said, did you feel better? He said, a little bit stupid bass. And I was like, all right, buddy. Yeah, you know, now's the time. Get it out. And he goes, that stupid bass is a fucking pussy. I'm like, oh. All right. It was a little hard not to laugh at that one.
Very good.
Why don't we stick to stupid and damn, things like that?
Hey, it's time for music. This man was lead singer of the multi-platinum selling glam rock band Scissor Sisters. Now he's back with his debut solo album, here performing his new single, Creep City. Please welcome Jake Shears!
To come and sort your mind. But did you mean it? Ooh, but did you mean it? Then want the bread and pour the wine. I thought I'd seen it all until you built that seventh wall. I said I'd hang on for the ride. Now I'm hanging on for dear life. Is that a real enough? this creep city. I'm flat broke and I don't need pity right now. Just get me out, 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 out. All the dogs in the back been smothered, and these cats don't make good lovers. This town's on cursed ground, ground, ground. Judge not clear. Just have a look at them ears, full of ice cream sundaes. Funny, no one wondered whose thumb I was under. Never gave a goddamn, gave 21 grand. 'Cause baby, I love you more than the trash can. I said I'd give it one more try. Now I'm giving up the good life. I'd make a bad wife. Get me out of this creep city. I'm flat broke and I don't look pretty right now. Just get me out, 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 out. All the dogs in the back been smothered, and these cats don't make good lovers. This town's on cursed ground, 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 ground. And if there's a sign to show me from this world back to mine, oh, tell me you'll try, or at least please reply. Sincerely, I'll be waiting till I die. No, never gonna shave my face, queen. Sometimes here's a knife.
Whoa! Jake Shears, everybody! Great job, sir. Come on over and join us. Oh, Jake Shears, everybody, and that band. Let's hear it for them. I don't know that. I'm so well. Come say hi to everybody. This is Thandie, Jeff, Bryce, Chris. There they all are. That's Jake Shears.
Meeting you. Thank you.
Fantastic. So that's the single. That's the single.
There's a ton of them.
Okay. There's a load of them.
There's a whole bunch in the can.
Oh, but that one's out now, right?
That one today, yeah.
Okay.
As of today.
Today.
Yes.
And but ladies and gentlemen, that is just part of an album, your first solo album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been working on it for years.
You can pre-order it now. That is the cover of Jake Shears. There he is. And it's out in August, I think.
It comes out August 10th. Yeah,
August 10th. But you can pre-order it now.
You can pre-order it today. Today is the day. August 10th.
Wow.
And I'm so excited. It's so fucking good. I'm so excited. It's so good. I'm incredibly proud of it. I'm really proud of it.
I've heard it. It's fantastic. And also, what's lovely is that you look so happy up there performing.
I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
It's such a joy to be I don't know, performing again. I really miss performing.
And I should also thank you very much. You sent me a copy of your memoir, Boys Keep Swinging,
Yes.
Which I enjoyed so much.
Thank you very much.
It's terrific because they're hard to do those things, and it was a really good one. It's
Thank
excellent.
you. Yeah. It's pretty. I think it's kind of juicy and fun. And
There's a lot of juice in it. Yeah.
The album's almost like a memoir in itself, isn't it?
kind of the last couple years. The book goes up to 2006, and the album is very much about. I moved to New Orleans 3 years ago and split my time between New Orleans and LA. So it's really about that sort of transition and being in a brand new city and
Yeah.
So it's very autobiographical.
I'm such a huge fan of yours.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
I feel a bit trembly.
Oh.
I love Scissor Sisters so much. It really defined a time in my life, so I'm very, very honoured.
That's a great thing about music is it makes memories, and my goal always has been to make it accessible to as many people as possible and to make people feel good and to just, like, bring some joy into the world.
And you're going to bring more joy to Britain because you're doing a tour here, right?
It's just some shows. We're just starting playing shows in August, so tickets go on sale today.
Okay,
yeah.
So you can pre-order the album. It's a very busy day. Pre-order the album, then get that credit card, and you can buy tickets to go to see you gigging around the country.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming and
Thank you for
that live
having
and everything.
me.
It was terrific. Jake Shears, everybody. Tour, album, book, so busy. Right, that is nearly it. Before we go, time for a visit to the big red chair. Who's there? Hello. Hi.
Hello.
You're on. Who are you?
Jodie.
Jodie, lovely. And what do you do, Jodie?
I work in e-commerce.
In e-commerce?
Yeah.
I'm fascinating. OK, off you go with your story.
So, when I was in university, we went on a typical night out. And my friend brought home a guy. And the next morning, we all had a cup of tea, like, gossip about the night. And something wasn't right about the tea. So then my friend went to go look in the kettle, and inside the kettle was the used condom.
Oh!
You don't do that
Right about this tea.
The fact you could taste it.
Yeah, I know. I like that, Jeff, yeah. Something wasn't right about the tea. Yeah. You thought your water sequence was bad, I tell you. Should we try another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What's your name?
My name's Denise.
Denise, and where are you from?
I'm from New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand. Home of the red chair story. And are you travelling, Denise? Do you live here?
No, I live in London.
Oh, right. What do you do here?
I'm an oncology nurse.
An oncology nurse. Well done, you. OK, off you go with your story.
So many years ago, I was a pharmaceutical rep and I was living in Auckland and I had a new company car. However, it wouldn't unlock when it was raining. And anyhow, a few weeks later...
new company car.
No, it was a hand-me-down company car, but it had a problem opening on rainy days. So a few weeks later, we had a big conference in Auckland City, and at the end of the evening, I had to take my boss and 2 Australian reps back to their hotel. And my car was parked outside, and we got to the car, and it was pouring with rain, and we went to open the car, and the car wouldn't unlock. And I said to my boss, I said, oh, my husband said it's water getting into the magnetics of the lock, won't let the lock disengage. And my boss was a real problem solver. So he got down on his knees and he started sucking the lock on my car. And we're standing there in the pouring rain and he's down on his knees sucking the lock. And I had this, oh my God, moment. And I walked to the back of the car and I looked at the licence plate and it wasn't my car. My car was parked 3 down. And it was like, do I tell him? Or do I let him continue sucking the lock and call a cab? Anyhow, he's sucking away and I tapped him on the shoulder and I went, oh, I'm really sorry, but this isn't my car. My car is parked down here. So we get to my car. Of course, it opens beautifully. And we all hop in the car and drive silently to the hotel. No one says a word. But the word got out because for months afterwards in the company, he'd get all these messages. Hello, hello, is that the lock sucker?
You can walk, you can walk. Go on. Have a good story. Well done, everyone. If you'd like to join us on the show and have a go in that red chair, you can contact us via our website at this very address. Listen, that is it for tonight. Please a huge thank you to all my guests. Jake Shears, everybody. Thandie Newston. Jeff Goldblum. Bryce Dallas Howard. And Mr. Chris Pratt. Join me next week with musical guest Liam Payne, comedian Joe Brand, Poldark himself Aidan Turner, the Oscar-nominated Toni Collette, and Hollywood star Ethan Hawke. I'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye!